Hello everybody and welcome to another mystery box function challenge. In the purple box there is some mystery math and your challenge is to figure out what that is. You can use the link in the description, try this out, and when you think you've got an idea, come on back, see if we get the same thing. Today's a Friday, so this should be especially challenging. Good luck. I'm going to start with a 0. So 0 gives us 0. Okay, how about a 1? And 1 gives us that infinity error, so that usually means we have a rational function of some sort. Although there might be some other reasons, but let's just note that here. So maybe this is rational. How about a 2? Okay, there's some decimal. How about a 3? Oh, that's interesting. So looks like that -1 is probably an asymptote, and we've got an arm up here and maybe an arm over on the other side. Let's do a few more further out. Let's do a 5. Okay, still coming down. Let's do a 10. Oh, so 10 is exactly on 1. Okay, that probably will be a useful point. Let's find some points between 1 and 2. So how about 1.5? Maybe 1.1. Oh, and that's off the graph already. Okay, well, how about some negative values? We haven't explored that side of the graph. Oh, and there we're getting not a number. That's interesting. Let's just try one more of those. Huh. So when would we see not a number? It might be a square root function, although looking at the rest of this, I don't think so. Well, I'm not sure. So it might be square root. Also, this could happen with a logarithmic function. So maybe some combination of this stuff. Let's try between 0 and 1. So let's do, I don't know, 0.5. Okay, so we're down to the negatives there. Let's try a 0.9. And we're way off the graph. I want to try 0.1. We got interesting thing when we did 10. 10 gave us 1. What will 0.1 give us? Aha, exactly -1. Well, I think this is quite a stumper, but we might have the clues we need here. I've got some hunches about this. I think this point is important. This point, of course, is really important. I think it is a rational function of some sort. And then this point is really important. And what these 2 points are telling me, it's pointing me in that logarithmic exponential kind of direction. This doesn't look at all like what I'd expect for a logarithmic or exponential graph, but maybe we're combining it with a rational function. So let's talk about logs for a minute, because that's the thing that's most intriguing to me right now. So remember, when you write a log, it's kind of a translation of, or I think about it as a translation of, an exponential statement. So if you have some base, you raise it to a power a, you get out this result c. When you take the log of something, it's log base, and then you put in that value c, and you get out the power. So that's what we're doing here. So when we put in, if this is log base 10, when we put in a 10, the log base 10 of 10 is going to be 1. That's the power. So this is going to be the power you'd have to raise this thing to get 10. You raise 10 to the first power and you get 10. So that fits with that one, and it also fits with this one. If you put in a 0.1, what would you have to raise 10 to get 0.1? Well, that's 1/10, so you'd raise it to the -1 power. So that's fitting there. This doesn't fit with just the log, the log base 10 of x, but it does fit with a rational function. So what if, what if this is 1 over the log base 10 of x? I think that still works, right? Because if you get when you put in 10, you get 1, it's 1 over 1, and that equals 1. And here, same way, right? You put in 0.1, you get -1. That's 1 over -1, that equals -1. Okay, so that works. Huh. And then, I don't think I have any better guess on this one. It looks like that's what's going on. It does definitely look like log of x, and it does look like a rational function. So I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take a look at this one and see. Yes, so f of x equals 1 over the log of x. Let's go ahead and graph that. That is a weird looking one. So when you take 1 over the log of x, you get 2 arms like you do in a rational function. One here, and then 1 going down here. How interesting. Well, how did that go for you? I think that was a super, super tough one. Did you think rational? Did you think logarithmic? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.